So you think that will be enough money? Because you're talking about public-private partnership, and this proposed sales tax would raise over the next 30 years about $20 billion.
Yeah.
So do you think your plan can raise the money needed in order to make the adjustments and the improvements in transportation?
Yes.
And how much do you think that your plan can generate?
Just working off the basic taxes that we have now. So again, and as far as public-private partnerships, it's a great segue because my website, www.mcginnisformayor.org, actually has all these plans in place. So I don't have one of these websites where it says, I'm going to do better, I'm going to do this. You go into that website, it gives you top line, you go into it more, it gives you a paragraph, and then you go further into it, it's got everything listed there. What the 1, 5, 10 year is going to be for all my plans, whether it's transit, housing, job creation, public safety, 1 year, 5 year, 10 year, the funding sources, the amounts, all those things.
So your plan will have enough money in order to do the needed adjustments for transportation without raising taxes?
Yes, and the focus, and I will say this too, is even though I have an extension of my plan, that is not the priority. The priority is building infrastructure, utilizing working along that better bus expectations, building the infrastructure, making sure that we have shelters, that we have sidewalks, that we have all the infrastructure that's needed first before we even start talking some type of rail extensions or lines or whatever else. Because right now, kind of what I'm talking about is the rail lines don't really make sense because they're not going anywhere. I've always looked at public transportation to be a primary vehicle for people who don't have cars, not a secondary form of transportation for people who have cars. And right now, that's how our light rail is. When you talk about it funneling into the center of our city, those are all 6-figure jobs, 4-year degree plus type jobs. And so again, most of those people are going to have cars, or they have the ability to have cars. So it's more of a convenience to have that light rail. We need to build, again, an economic plan that's going to make sense, going to bring in job creation for those people, those longtime Charlotteans who may not have a 4-year degree. And then our transit system starts making sense, and then it becomes more profitable. And then you can start adding some of these things in.